Should you get your real estate license if you want to start investing in real estate? The answer is yes, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. Let's go. So if you don't know, I go live on TikTok once or twice a day, YouTube once a week, and Instagram once or twice a week. And one of the main questions I get asked is it worth getting my license? Why would I get my license? And I always usually give, 2 or 3 good reasons. But in this video, I'm gonna cover 6 reasons why. I kind of took all my answers that I've been giving over the past several months and got them in an order. And we're gonna go over the 6 reasons why I think you should go get your real estate license today. Investing in real estate can and will change your life if you're willing to let it. But a lot of people struggle with getting over that initial hurdle and getting over that initial mindset to get started. The great thing about getting your real estate license is it forces you to learn a lot about real estate and real estate investing, because a lot of the stuff that you will learn as you're doing the course, as you're passing, and as you're taking the test will help you become a better real estate investor and a better real estate agent, honestly, if you learn that information and retain it. So just committing to taking the course and taking the test and getting your real estate license will jumpstart your real estate career and real estate investing career, because it forces you to learn the information to pass the test. Before I get into the 6 main reasons why you should get your real estate investing license, make sure to give this video a like. Hit that thing right over there, please. Pretty simple, pretty easy. All you gotta do is click the button. Please just give me a like. Obviously, if you have any comments, put that in the comment section, but just give me a like. I'd really appreciate it. And this might be the best Maisie's joke of the day. So stay tuned to the end to hear the Maisie joke of the day, corny dad joke of the century. The first reason why you may want to get your real estate license is if you want to get into wholesaling, which most people get into wholesaling at some level or another. Some people just wholesale real estate, that's their only job, and some people just wholesale on the side. Some states do require you to have your real estate license if you want to wholesale. Illinois, which is right next door to us here in Missouri, they require you to get your real estate license if you want to wholesale more than 1 property a year, which most people do. So it's actually becoming a requirement in some states. I have my doubts of whether that's going to become a national thing or every state is going to require it, but you never know what the future holds. So it may be required for you if you want to get into wholesaling at all. So that's the main reason, is it may be required. So the second and most important reason, in my opinion, and pretty much the only reason I got mine 4 years ago, I guess 5 years ago now, was it gets you access to the MLS, which is the multiple listing service. This is a place where all real estate agents buy, list, and sell their properties. It's an entire database. It's the most accurate database of properties that's out there. It's way more accurate than Zillow. It's way more accurate than Truly. It's where real estate agents list their properties. All these other sites that you have heard of that I just kind of mentioned all blanket on top of the MLS, which gets its data directly from real estate agents. Real estate agents are putting in the exact data, and it has a great place where it houses tax records. It's the best place to find 3 comparable sales. I always talk about finding 3 comparable properties. Whether you want to wholesale, whether you want to fix and flip, whether you want to rent, you need to find out what your property is worth. It is the best way to find out the current market value of your house, because it's where everything is housed. You can go on there and find every property that is sold in the past 10 years, in the past 1 month, in the past 6 months. You can break everything down and see exactly what your house is worth by seeing what else has sold in the exact vicinity of your house. You're able to sort things by house size, by bed and bath. It's just a great place where you can go on and see what your house is worth, which is an extremely important metric in doing any type of formula. Whether you're buying, renting, or flipping, you need to know what your house is worth. Also, getting access to the MLS gives you access to a ton of different data. It gives you historical data on what things have happened in the past and allows you to see trend lines. And also, it makes sure the information that you're getting is accurate. If you're relying on somebody else to run your comparables like I talked about, who knows how accurate they are. So if you're doing it yourself, you get direct access to those comparables so you know the data is correct. And also you can see trend lines and see where you think the market may be moving in the future, because there's a ton of different things that you get when you get access to the MLS besides just running comparables. The third advantage is it allows you to list your own flips and list your own rentals. If you're wanting to do a few flips, fix and flips this year, and you don't want to have to pay a real estate agent 3% every time you do that, whether your house costs $100,000 or $800,000, it's a good portion of your profit. If you have your real estate license, you can list your own properties for sale and forego having to pay that commission to somebody else or another real estate agent. Also, if you want to list your rentals on the multiple listing service, which a lot of people do, they have a real estate agent do that for them. Most of the time, the real estate agent charges the first month rent to do that. So if you have $1,500 a month rental property and you list it on the MLS through an agent, that costs you $1,500, which is a lot of your cash flow. So if you're wanting to save money, either listing it or renting it, get your license and do it yourself. The fourth, and probably my second favorite reason to get your real estate license, is you will immediately be connected to the real estate world, because real estate agents are the front line, whether it's investing, flipping, whatever type of real estate there is, investing or retail, real estate agents are the front line. So by getting your license, you're going to be involved in associations most likely, you're going to have potential to go to different meetings that you wouldn't have access to, and you're going to hang your license with a broker that probably has other real estate agents in their network. The fifth reason is make some extra money. You'd be surprised how many friends you know that would rather list with you than somebody else, and family you know. So think of your social network, whether it's a tight network or a big network. If you just post once every month or every other month that you are a real estate agent and you're willing to help somebody buy and sell their house, you could probably spend 10 to 15 hours maximum every time you buy or sell a property through the paperwork and showings and such, and you can make an extra 10, 15 grand per deal pretty easily depending on what your market is, because most buying and selling agents get paid 3% of the gross amount that the property is sold for or bought for. Now, some brokers take small fees, big fees, there's a little bit that will come out of that, but you can make a good chunk of money for not a ton of effort by having your license, by either listing or buying properties for your friends or family. The sixth reason I think you should get your real estate license is it's not that hard to get. It's super, super easy. Now, the test at the end can be a little bit difficult, and I know a lot of people that pass on their second or third time, no big deal. But actually going through the process is super simple, super easy. I did all of mine online. I believe it was at realestateexpress.com, where you go there and you take the pre-test, you do all the coursework and the post-test all online, and then I went in person and did the actual exam. Took a couple hours, but it's pretty easy to do. Or you can actually go and take the courses, like go to a local community college or go somewhere where someone is actually teaching it. So they have the online option and the in-person option, and they're usually pretty inexpensive. I don't know the exact cost. I think I was probably able to get mine done for under $1,000 to where you actually get everything done. And then at that point, there are some fees and some other things you have to pay. But if you use it for yourself and gain access to the MLS or any of the other 5 reasons that I mentioned earlier, it is well worth the amount of money it costs. And it's pretty simple to do. The one time I should tell you, don't worry about getting your license is if it's gonna hold you back. If you're gonna wait to invest to get your license, then don't even worry about getting your license, start investing. Either way, get started today, whether it means working on your real estate license on the side and investing, or just investing. The whole point of this last 3 sentences is to get started no matter what, whether you wanna get your license or not. So please give this video a like. I'm about to tell you probably maybe the second or third best Maisie's joke of the day. But before I do that, please just give this video a like. And if you haven't yet, you gotta give me a like after this joke. All right, here we are. I'll hype this one up. Here's Maisie's joke of the day. What rock group has 4 men in it that don't sing? Mount Rushmore. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one. See you, it was good.